What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Floyd, Money Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather had this to say about Gervonta Tank Davis's separation from his promotional company, and this is what he had to say. Quote, "I didn't get into the sport of boxing after I retired to not want to see other fighters grow. If he feels like he can surpass Floyd Mayweather or be the next Floyd Mayweather, I'm here to push you. Go for it." Those are the words of Floyd Money Mayweather. Let me counterpunch. That sounds like a good thing to say. It sounds like a politician response to me, and I'm going to explain why. It's because you didn't have that energy from Floyd to Tank when he was with him. Now, he didn't go far. I mean, he's still with Al Heyman, and he's still on Showtime, so he hasn't left. You know what I mean? He hasn't crossed the street anywhere. He's not with DAZN. He's not with Top Rank. He's still with Showtime. So it's really not a big issue with that, okay? Now, Floyd, I feel, did he want to make Tank the next Floyd Mayweather? And the answer is no. Floyd wanted Tank to be something like better than he once was, but never better than himself. I can't see and I can't fathom or imagine someone with the ego, okay, with the mindset of Floyd would want anybody to surpass him. I just don't believe that. I don't think Floyd is that type of person, because if he was, he would have took a back seat to a lot of the things that he's doing in order to make sure his fighters are getting the best fights, or getting the best promotions, or getting the much buzz. They are really making these fight purses, that they're asking for. Not his fighters like Tank sending subliminal messages on social media and then taking them off. Because it had to be a reason he put them on, which I think was authentic. Then it had to be a reason he took them off, which I think was by force. By force. Right? And I think that because of that, that's why Gervonta eventually left. And it really led me to think about another fighter that did the same thing, pretty much. Canelo Alvarez. Okay? And stay with me here. Gervonta Tank Davis liked Canelo. Gervonta Tank Davis looked up to Canelo. He wore his gloves, and Floyd didn't want him to wear those brand gloves. No boxing, no life pair of gloves that Canelo clearly owns. He owns a boxing brand, and Floyd didn't like that. That's why he wore those piece of shit red gloves when he fought Pitbull Cruz and made Pitbull Cruz a semi-star, right? Because he was in, and what happened as a result? Wearing those cheap gloves caused him to have an injury, my opinion, okay? More than likely, if he would have wore the brand of gloves that he wanted, because he was looking up and supporting a fighter that he respects, which is Canelo Alvarez, that might have not happened. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this to say Gervonta Tank Davis saw what Canelo Alvarez did with Golden Boy, and he was inspired. I think that inspired him. I think that made him think, you know what? Canelo Alvarez, I like him. He's making more money. And guess what? He's doing bigger and better things when he left Golden Boy. Because Golden Boy's supposed to made him, which they did. They made him who he was. I think they were way more successful with Canelo than Floyd Money Mayweather was with Gervonta Tank Davis. That's just a fact. But as he left Golden Boy, he was able to make his own claims. He was able to pick his own fights. He was able to do the things that he would have never been allowed to do with Golden Boy. And Gervonta Tank Davis saw that. He saw, hey, if Canelo can do this shit, so can I. Okay? So it started, hey, let me start supporting him with these type gloves, and let me start there. And I think Floyd, or people around Floyd, was like, hey, be careful with Gervonta. I think he's doing a little bit of more, he's doing too much support to Canelo Alvarez for comfort. Okay? So I think he saw that. Now he's made that decision. So let's see if he's able to capitalize on that. I personally think he has to drop the whole fucking thing. If he wants to be like Canelo, and my theory is right, I think he needs to go somewhere where he will be a star. Okay? And that doesn't necessarily have to be where Canelo went. He could have been at ESPN. That's how you get the Devin Haney fight. That's how you get the Lomachenko fight. That's how you become that star you want to have or you want to be. Okay, because after Ryan Garcia, where else does he have to go? He have to keep climbing, okay? If he wants to be anywhere where he wants to be. And I don't know his full potential or his ambition point, but I know that Gervonta Tank Davis wants to do more than knock out guys like Rolly Romero. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Floyd Mayweather and his statement towards Gervonta Tank Davis. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.